What's happening, everybody? I'm back. So felons, convicted felons, good and getting a good job. Like that's the thing. Everybody thinks like, oh, I'm a convicted felon. I can't get a good job. Nobody's gonna hire me. But to me, like this is just my opinion. Like if you're a convicted felon, you got whatever. As long as you want to work, as long as you could work hard and you want to work hard, you could get a job. Like to me, I think the best job for convicted felons is join the union. And join any union. You could join any union. You could join the labor union, the carpenters union, the ironworkers union. There's unions all over. I know this one guy told me he was in the painters union. I was like, the painter? I never even heard of that, I met this other guy that's a union. He does tile. He's just a union tile guy, He does like the in and outs and stuff like that, and he gets paid great. Union pays really good, You have to work hard, but it pays really good, And so me, I'm a union carpenter, It's a great job. They don't care if you're a felon. They don't care. As long as you're willing to get out there and work hard, that's all they care about, They don't care if you're a felon. They don't care, And everybody gets paid great, Everybody gets paid the same. It all depends on what if you're an apprentice or a journeyman or whatever. But all the journeymen get paid the same, unless you're a foreman, a boss, superintendent, whatever. But when I first got out, not when I first got out, but when I got out of prison the last time, I was really trying to change my life. I was really trying to get a job. And I was like applying everywhere, I was applying for the city. I was applying for the county, just to be like a maintenance guy or whatever, like something that I felt like I could do, And nobody would hire, none of those jobs hire you. Edison, California Edison, the gas company, none of those will hire you if you're a convicted felon, I even tried to get a job on the railroads. I tried to apply for the railroad, and none of those will accept a felon, But the union, they don't care. As long as you're going to work hard and you're going to produce that work hard every day, and then they're going to pay you that good money, and you get benefits, you get medical, you get retirement, you get everything, you get vacation checks, and then you get your hourly wage, on top of all that other stuff you get, So it's a great, just everybody out there, join the union. If you can't get a job anywhere because you're a convicted felon, go check out the unions. Go check them out. They have electrical union. They have so many unions, And I'll tell you one right now. The electrical and all that stuff might be a little complicated to get into. I'm not sure. But carpenters, it's not hard to get into. You get into it, but you have to have somebody sponsor you. So you have to know a guy. You have to know somebody that's a carpenter already. But labor union, the laborers, you can just get right in. They'll let anybody into that union. Anybody. And it's not very complicated. It's not very, you don't have to know math or anything. Like carpenters, we got to know math, and we got to know angles. We kind of got to do, have some skill, But they teach you that skill as you go along. You know what I mean? As you're in the program, But laborers, they they're on construction sites, and they do it like they expand, they set pipes and they do other things, but for the majority, they just like clean up. They got a shovel, they got a broom, and they get paid damn good. They get paid damn good. I think it's like freaking $40 an hour or something to clean up a job site, sweep up, like, you know, like dig a hole. If they say dig this little hole, right, like it's just manual labor, you know. Carpenters, we get paid good, better than the laborers, but we have to know. You have to learn. You have to retain information. You have to learn how to build things and stuff. And to me, I feel like it's pretty simple, especially if you're a man. You know, like that's what we do. You know, like we're a physical type of people. You know, and it's like it came to me real easy. You know, like the physical part, the hard work is that's you got to get used to that. But the other stuff you do it repetitively every day, so you learn things. You know. But the union saved me, you know, because I couldn't get a job anywhere. I was working non-union. I was doing little remodels with people and getting paid crappy, getting paid $15 an hour or whatever, and went from that $15 whatever, and then got a real union job. And man, the money is within. I had nothing. I didn't even own a car. I had nothing. I didn't even have I think I had a bank account with, you know, a little bit of money in there, you know. But I had nothing. I didn't own a home. I didn't own an apartment. I was renting a bedroom. Me and my old lady, you know. And started working in the union, got in the union, met a guy, got in the union, became a carpenter. And it took me about 3 years. Within 3 years, I already had bought multiple cars, one for my old lady, one for me. Traded them in, I think. Probably got new ones. And we do that a lot. And then I ended up, the first year I rented an apartment. The second year I rented a house. The third year I bought my house. So within 3 years, I bought a home. I had cars, you know, like. And now it just escalates from there, you know, like it just goes, you know, like as long as you manage your money right, man, life is good. Life is good in the union, you know. It is good. You just got to work hard, you know. But let me know in the comments, is anybody else in the union? Is anybody else thinking about joining the union? And is anybody else, you know, like let me know, you know. But yeah, that's my opinion. This is all my opinion. The union's great. Saved my life. Saved me, you know. Saved my life. You know, when I got out, I couldn't get a job. I was doing little odd jobs here and there, and that went on for a while, you know, 6 months to a year, something like that, you know. And I was getting desperate. And I was thinking about committing crime. I was contemplating that, you know. I was contemplating on committing crime, you know. And I'm just glad I got this union thing. Saved me. And it could save you too. It could get you some money in your pocket. It could get you some good money, get you some good insurance, good benefits, good everything. Get you a home, get you some cars. Trust me, as long as you work hard, you join the union. All right, everybody. I forgot again to say, somebody told me, you got to say it at the beginning of your videos. I forgot. But if you're still here, subscribe. You know what I mean? It ain't going to cost you nothing. It's no big deal. You know, like I know I've been working a lot, so not a lot, this last week. So I didn't do no videos this last week. I didn't do no talking head videos. I just did little shorts and stuff. But that's it. You know, when you join the union, get a job in the union, you're gonna be working a lot. You're gonna be working a lot. Sometimes you work a lot, sometimes you don't work a lot. But you know what I mean? It's a great career, you know. And I love it. I love being out there. Now I just teach. I'm older. I've been there for like 11 years now. Damn, 12, I think. And all I do is like I do work. I work hard. I build everything. I build stuff. But I got kids with me. I got young apprentices, and I train them, and it feels good. You know, I'm giving them a skill. I'm giving them a job. You know, I'm giving them a career for their life. You know, and I'm teaching them how to be a carpenter and teaching them how to build things. And some of them learn, and some of them do good, and then some of them don't like it and they quit. But don't, you know, it's a meaningful. I feel like I have purpose now. You know, I feel like, you know what I mean. It gives me good. I feel good. You know. But all right, everybody, I rambled on forever, and, you know, I just wanted to say, all I really wanted to say was, if you're a convicted felon, you can't get a job anywhere, go check the unions out. Go check the laborers out. Go check the carpenters out. Go check some, you know what I mean? All right, everybody. Have a good day, and God bless. Thank you, everybody.